Alright, so getting up underneath of this truck, you'll look right up here on the passenger side and you will see the check stick, the location of the check stick. Alright guys, got that plug out of it, and right underneath of it you will see the check stick. It's plastic. You're going to want to make sure when you pull that check stick out that you're really careful to pull it straight up out of there. Those check sticks aren't made of much and they're easy to break off, and you don't want to do that. You know, if you're just trying to service your transmission, you don't want to cause yourself more problems. But Cody, show them how that fits back into that cap up here in front of the camera. Yeah, you see how it fits in that cap, and then the cap just screws right down into the transmission. All right guys, so this is the pan, this is the filter. You know, I just want to keep telling you to make sure that you have this stuff on hand before you start pulling it apart, because this stuff is hard to get a hold of. It seems like no one carries it, especially where I'm at here. So but anyhow, you see the two bolts, it's got two bolts that holds it in there. All right, and if you look right here on the end of the filter, this is the old filter now. You got the seal on it. This is what it's going to look like. When you get this pan down off of there, you're going to notice a magnet right here. Guys, you'll want to clean this magnet real good before you put it back up in there. I like to spray everything down real good. Brake cleaner works real good to spray everything down with. Just make sure that you got it good and clean before you put it back up on there. If you spray this down with brake cleaner to clean it out, just make sure that it's all dried before you stick the pan back up on the transmission. Alright, so we got our Mercon ULV. This is what kind of fluid that it calls for, and we are going with Motorcraft back in this. There's other brands out there, and I'm going to give a link below, hopefully, to where you can find the fluid that you need. I had to wait on this fluid. There wasn't any in town, so you might look into that before you pull the fluid out and start to change it. You might want to make sure that you can get a hold of this fluid and have everything on hand before you actually start the job. So the ULV stands for ultra low viscosity, and I don't know why they put the ultra in front of it, but I know that low viscosity is more or less just a thinner fluid than the regular transmission fluid. And I can only assume that ultra low viscosity is even more thin than that. So, but anyway, that's what it calls for. That's what we're going to go back with, and we're going to get it pumped up in her. I'll show you how to get this fluid put back in this transmission, and so let's get that done. Alright, so Cody's going to pump this fluid in there for us. We're just using a little hand pump, little extraction pump I call it, and just stick the end of the pump right down into the bottle. The end of the hose right down in the bottle. You'll have two hoses, and then the other hose, you'll just stick it right up in there where the stick is. Alright, so we got the engine running, and we're going to finish filling this up. It may take a little while. It takes a little bit to fill them up with this pump. Alright guys, you see the mileage on it right there. We're going to run it down the road. We're going to try to get that up to about 15 miles, 10 to 15 miles, and that'll get it up to operating temperature in order to recheck this fluid and be able to send it home. You know, the operating temperature of a transmission may be, let's just say around 150 to 185 degrees, but that's not exactly where you need to get it to check the transmission fluid. I've never really noticed a difference once you get it up over, say, 100 degrees. There's not really been a big fluctuation in the fluid from, say, 100 degrees to 160 or 180. So you can check it right there after you run it about, you know, that say 10 to 15 miles and check it, and you'll know you got a good check on it. Alright guys, when I left in this truck, I didn't realize that we was set on kilometers. We were set on 469 and we are on 492, and I converted that over and I drove this about 13 and a half to 14 miles. So we're going to get it back in here. We're going to pull the check stick out and make sure it's full of fluid, and it should be ready to go home. Alright, so we're going to recheck this fluid and make sure that it's okay. I'm going to show you where it should be on the stick when you get done here. Stick back out of here. Watch, don't burn yourself.
Watch the cooler, it's hot.
Watch the cooler, it's hot. And put that right between the cooler and the pipe. It's an awesome placement. But guys, watch out when you're trying to check this fluid after you warm it up, because you got the exhaust right here and you got the cooler right here. So you're going to burn yourself on either side, so you might want to wear a long sleeve or something like that. Cody's wearing a glove trying to protect his hand. And let's see what kind of check we got on it.
No constant.
Perfect. So that's where you want it at. So good deal. That's where you want it at, right there.
Make sure when you push that down in there that you're feeling the bottom all the way out.
Yeah, because it'll get caught on this edge right here. Let's show. It'll get caught right here on this, and you won't get it all the way down into the transmission. So make sure that this part goes all the way down into the transmission. And you should be good to go. Thanks for watching. It's Code Man's Auto.